Gran Turismo 7 could improve its endgame so much with a few small tweaks. I'm going to show you in this video. Now, we've just completed Gran Turismo 7. We've done Cafe Menu Bit 39. We've watched the credits roll. That is what Gran Turismo call the completion of the game, and they unlock a few things for you, like the car valuation service. And as you can see here, you get all this extra stuff that is not available in the normal part of the game. Now, I don't know why they've locked it behind, but there's so much they could do here to improve it. And the funny thing is, they've kind of done this already in a really weird space. Does anyone remember, and you might not know this if you weren't following this channel at the time, but Gran Turismo launched a Pokemon-style trading card game. Yes, they did. To a bit of a fanfare, and you could even win massive prizes. You could win copies of the game, exclusive merchandise, stuff like that. And in that trading card game, you could trade cars that were basically cars people had. They were the liveries of cars people had. You would upload it into the game. And you can see here, these are my cars in the game. So you got my liveries, you got this one here, is the Kireth KCR livery on the Ferrari, the Aston Martin YouTube livery, see my Kireth livery on WRX. These are actually my cars. Yes, they have my mileage on it, so you can see here the mileage, but more importantly, they have my livery on it, and that's how people sort of know they're my cars, right? And it should show it in like the service history as well. What they should definitely do, thing number one, is that when you're browsing the used car dealership, given we now have these sales, these should 100% be either liveries of people in the game, or they should be battered up, they should be worn up, there should be a bit of rust on them. The paint should be scratching. We know Gran Turismo 7 have modelled that in the game, because if you bash around in the game, you'll see all these scratches. That's what it should be in the used car dealership. You know, what have we got in here? I'm sorry, but if you see, what's our like absolute banger that we've got? A £47,000 Delta here, Lancia Delta. That's going to have a few... Someone's going to put that in a hedge at some point in their time. So it should come like that. It should come with the stuff. What they could even do, if they wanted to do it really properly, is this whole thing could be properly dynamic. They sort of present it as dynamic because you have to appraise and you see these valuations. It sort of reminds me of the stock market, Grand Theft Auto 5. Well, what if this was an actual market? FORZA does something like this with the auction house, and it's a very weird space for anyone also in FORZA land. But what they could do is, if I decide to sell this, then it could pop up here for someone else, or it could pop in there, it could do a rotation of here for all players. Do you understand what I'm saying? If this was a bit more dynamic, you would actually want to sell your cars so someone else could buy it. Maybe if you sell a car in a used car dealership, you can't change the livery or something. So once you apply a livery to a car, sell it in the used car dealership, then you know that car's going to be out there in the world. There's so many things they could do with this end game that for some reason is only there once you complete the game. I don't know how many potential people have actually completed Gran Turismo 7 by doing that cafe menu bit number 39, but they're missing out all on this aspect of used car dealerships. The other thing you could have here is you could have sort of auctions. You could put your car up to auctions. Maybe someone would want to buy this Ford Focus Group B rally car. This has been in quite a lot of my videos, for example. It's been, you know, it's on the Sim Doctor website. It's a little bit of an iconic car actually in our community. Maybe I could put that up to auction and someone would buy it. Or maybe there would be world tour drivers who would put their cars up to auction. I'm not saying these should be NFTs or anything like that. I'm not saying there should be any real money involved. This is all, you know, fake Gran Turismo currency. But maybe that would be a cool thing. Maybe Super GT could put some of his cars up to auction and stuff like that. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that just sort of engage it? This is the weird thing I have about Gran Turismo 7. When we go back here to the showcase, you're going to see some absolutely amazing liveries, some amazing shots. If we go to the selection and we do trending, you can see here we got this, someone's done a video, it's not particularly great, but you can see these shots here like this, like really interesting shots, amazing liveries as well. I mean, look how creative you have to be to do this shot. I feel like there should be some sort of economy for this as well in the game. So not just liking it. If I can like it, I can repost it, add to the collection. But I feel like there should be some in-game credits that sort of flow. So we celebrate the amazing livery makers. Now, if I search here for KCR, you are going to see some of the most incredible liveries. Now, in our community, we've run livery competitions where we give away PlayStation credits. These people are legends in our community. They're sort of, you know, absolute heroes for their creativity. But these people should be getting credits, I believe, in the game for the people that are applying and running these liveries. That should be in there. And that would really flow through into this used car dealership. So I wonder if they can do this. They already did it with the trading card thing. So it is possible to trade a car in Gran Turismo 7, because I think it tracked onto the game if I remember correctly. It's a long time ago, that trading car thing. But that would make this whole thing way more dynamic. I want to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you want to do with this in the comments. What can they do to improve the used car dealership and also the car valuation service? Let me know. They do watch these videos and maybe, just maybe, they'll implement it. I'll see you next time.